Candles, fibs, crosses, EMAs. It's the tools of the day trade. Don't be a noob and trade on websites that don't give you BitBoy bonuses. Click the link in the description to get set up on Bybit or Femex and get an insane sign-up bonus for being part of the Bit Squad. Leverage trade responsibly, but do it the right way on Femex or Bybit. Bonus details in the links below.
BitBoy Crypto Morning TA. Good morning, everybody. It's October 18th, 2021. My name is Piano Matty B. That is Scaramucci's, and this is your Morning TA. A brief glimpse into the crypto markets, where the sun's shining, where the wind's blowing, all the humble opinion of this piano. Zamboni bringing the data. The FOMO index is at 78 from yesterday's 79. Bitcoin dominance is at 46.9%. 24-hour volume is at 90 billion. And the overall market cap is 2.48 trillion. Give or take 100 million. Over on the 4-hour chart, price action chilled with his lovely companions, the accumulatrix and the consolidatrix this weekend. They spent most of it back-to-back verbalizing what they appreciated about each other, until the 20 moving average knocked on their door drunk, and all hell broke loose. After some dark side drunk comments from the 20, they slammed the door on him and returned to their zen-like state of personal affirmations. That Sunday afternoon skirmish saw price action dip from 61.5 all the way down to 58.9 before ruffling the bull's feathers and insta-rallying back. On Friday, we said that we may see price action dip to 58.1. So hopefully we got that out of our system and it's up, up, and away. On the all-time high balloon this week, we're entering a somewhat Bermudan triangle, and I'm not sure if Bermudan is an actual word, but it makes sense to me this morning. A Bermudan triangle of price action is where signals and indicators don't seem to work. We have to tap on the gauges because they don't seem to correspond with traditional analysis. The altimeter might be showing that the nose of the plane is heading down, but we are clearly soaring up. Airspeed indicator may show we are slowing down, but we can feel we are most definitely gaining speed. Historically, we've really only seen 2 more levels of resistance. Now let me repeat that, because it in itself is mind-boggling. Historically, we have only seen 2 more levels of resistance. And that's 63.5, and then of course the all-time high of 64.8. So while I'm not crazy about the wick yesterday, I like to think it was a Bermudan wick. And if we just give her a good tap on the gauges, she might pop back up and start working real proper like. With the incoming melee of the ETF, I'm sure that thing should get real interesting with the volatility, creating a perfect storm to summit the all-time high and turn it into support. Now, how funny does that sound? Well, early adopters of the world's first decentralized sovereign asset class and building block of freedom and prosperity for the next foreseeable future, we are most certainly approaching all-time highs. And while the excitement we feel as our portfolios increase is tantamount to getting your first BMX with mag rims as a child, I like to give pause and reflect on what that means. What that really means. It means that for the first time in humanity's existence, a currency, if you can really call it that anymore, that is immutable and that can't be corrupted, and that protects humanity from its own human nature, is winning. Watching the financial ramifications of a skyrocketing price is a metaphor for prosperity for generations to come. And I know, Piano Matty B, it's only Monday morning. You're already talking about freedom and prosperity for generations to come. tootin' we are, because make no mistake, the financial incentives and subsequent rewards thereof that has, is, and will propel Bitcoin to unimaginable heights. And to nutshell that for us, may I remind you that you are among the first 2% of humanity to adopt this technology. So in many ways, it's only just begun. And if we can get to what was once considered absolute crazy talk of price action, 64K, come on! While 98% of the human population are asleep or in chains, imagine what happens when 2% goes to 4. This all doubles. Now let me repeat myself. When 2 goes to 4, this all doubles. When 4 goes to 8, that all doubles. And each doubling time gets shorter and shorter. The peaceful revolution is on its way, my friends. So share this information with those asleep or in chains, because this is an asset for the people, and the people must know. And that's why we are all here. We're all little meme and idea spreaders. You watching this video is as, if not more important than the video existing itself. Because the message is left on your intellectual doorstep for you to receive and to share with others. That's the beauty of it all. So remember, we're playing the same game as our psychopathic elected lead. That's right, it's a long game. So zoom out and have a fantastic day. BitBoy Crypto Morning Tea. Whoa. Ch-ch-ch.